So we decided to get an IKEA wardrobe for my nieces, and it will look like this by the end of this video. First, I need to have my coffee, and then we need to start ripping up the packaging as quick as we can, because this usually takes a lot longer than people actually think. And I know the video is only 30 minutes, but believe me, this actually took about 3 hours to put together. And we weren't even 5 people, it was just 2 people. And my niece, where occasionally helped a lot actually, by bringing the tools and keeping us entertained, which I thought was a really good way to spend the Saturday and bonding with the family. So before you begin to put together this wardrobe, I would recommend that you use 2 people, and it also recommends it in the leaflets that come with the IKEA wardrobe. The reason for this is because basically the boards are quite heavy, and when you're putting it all together, you do need 2 people to sort of hold it in place. So definitely 2 people minimum, making sure we comply with health and safety. So when you open the package for the first time, please make sure that you have all the right pieces that come with the package. This is really important because sometimes what happens is a manufacturer fault where they don't put or don't include all the pieces within the package. And that's when you'll start working, and then you'll realize you're missing a lot of screws or little pieces that are vital and needed to put the cupboard together. So make sure those pieces are in there. And also, number 2 rule is basically having the leaflet that explains everything. So the little booklet that comes with it. Without that, basically, it's a little bit harder to do, and you'll probably have to look through other YouTube videos to make sure that you're doing the right thing and the cupboard is going to be safe once it's put up and stood up against the wall. So without further ado, basically, we just opened the booklet and we started from step 1. We made sure all the pieces are included, all the screws, and we just started working. I was the one recording, and my cousin was basically pretty much putting all the cupboard together himself, and I helped where I could, but I just needed to make sure that the camera is at the right position, and so I can get a good angle and show you guys how this is done. So before we go any further, I just wanted to share with you that basically every time a video I upload on YouTube, I get thousands and thousands of views, but it's only a little fraction of those viewers who actually go and subscribe to my channel. And I would really, really appreciate if you guys could show your support, show some love, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know if you're happy with the video, let me know what's not clear, and I will get back to you. But I would really appreciate the support by subscribing and give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of it. So here we go. As you can see, the works has already begun. You definitely need a drill. Please don't put it at maximum speed because you don't want to break the screws or make extra holes on those cupboards, because they're quite delicate and you don't want to mess up the nice white woodwork on there. So basically we start with putting in the screws and the pieces where the top and the bottom of the cupboard will be going in. In this case, I think it's the bottom of the cupboard, which will stick in those little sticks that you can see. And you make sure that it's a little bit stable, and then make sure you go back to the leaflet and look at what else goes in there. So in order to secure that part, we got my niece to stick in the extra screws, and basically you put them in the holes provided. It's all on the leaflets. And then what you do, you pick up a flat screwdriver, and with the flat screwdriver you don't actually screw them on, but you just tighten them, as you can see on this demonstration here. So you do them all one by one. Make sure you put a little bit of force on it, not too much. You don't want to break the screws that are in there, as we mentioned earlier. So once they're all tightened up and checked, so this is the bottom part of the cupboard. These are basically the legs where the cupboard is going to stand on, and we need to make sure that these are also secured properly and aligned properly as well. So once you have these in place, then the cupboard should be able to stand up right once you put all the frame together, obviously, as you will see in a moment. So the next part that's left to do is the extra board on the floor, which will now go on top of the actual frame, making sure that the screws go in the right holes, and again, they also need to be secured like we demonstrated earlier. Once that has been secured, then the cupboard should be able to stand up on its feet, making sure that the ceiling is basically high enough when you're actually tilting it up, just in case you'll hit the ceiling and then you'll make any scratches. You don't want to do any extra work or painting and decorating in the ceiling or damaging the cupboard itself. So once you got all of that sorted, basically I would recommend to double check all the screws are in correctly, and also they're tightened up, and the cupboard is not flimsy, it's all stuck together and it's held in place, just in case that when you actually try to pick it up and put it on its feet, it doesn't fall over or anything like that. So this is what we're doing at the moment, making sure the last screws go in, they're all tightened up, and double checked after we've done that with all the screws. Go around the cupboard and make sure it's all good before going ahead to the next step. So without further ado, guys, you kind of get the gesture of what we're doing here. This is the first cupboard. We're going to be doing a second cupboard, which is very similar to this one, which will go right next to it. It will be then put together, and then it will be one cupboard as a whole. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, show some love, hit that button, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what we're doing wrong, what you liked about the video, and I'll get back to your comments with any questions or